I request everyone to stand up, please. Just come forward here. श्री श्री राधा गोकुलानंद की भगवान की जय, भगवान सीता राम लक्ष्मण हनुमान जी की जय, श्री श्री गौरानिताई जी की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे। सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। चैतन्य नित्यानंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। चैतन्य नित्यानंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All together, louder. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Nandana Shri Radhe. Jayo Sita Ram Lakshmana Hanuman. Jayo Sita Ram Lakshmana Hanuman. Jayo Gauranitai, Jayo Gauranitai, Jayo Gauranitai, Jayo Gauranitai. Jayo Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Nittai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nittai Gaura Hari Bol. श्री श्री राधा गोकुलानंदन भगवान की जय। भगवान सीताराम लक्ष्मण जानकी हनुमान जी की जय। गौरताई जी की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस प्रगचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्रीमदे श्री भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अवधैत गदाधर शिवशादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवदीप धाम की जय। द्वारिकापुरी धाम की जय। अयोध्यापुरी धाम की जय। जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगा माई यमुना माई की जय। भक्ति प्रदानी तुलसी महारानी की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय। सामवेद गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. I request everyone to sit down, please. Namaste Narsinghaya.
Namaste Narsinghaya.
नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय, प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल।
Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
कृष्ण तदीय पदपंकज पंजरांतम अद्वैव विशतु मे मानसराजहंस प्राण प्रयाण समयी कफवात पित्तौ कंठावरोधन विधौ मरणं कुतस्ते कृष्ण तदीय पदपंकज पंजरांतम अद्वैव विशतु मे मानरसराजहंस प्राण प्रयाण समयी कफवात पित्तौ कंठावरोधन विधौ मरणं कृतस्ते
special hat, see? Radha Krishna's shoes. So you have it on your head, you know? It's always there, yeah? So, Hare Krishna.
Vedana Jovana Putra Paridana Vedana Jovana Putra Paridana Iti ki achapara iti dei Vedana Jovana Putra Paridana Vedana Jovana Putra Paridana Iti ke acha parati tire Iti ke acha Vajamana Hure Vinandanandana Avai Sharanarandane Vajamana Hure Vajamana Hure Vinandanandana Vai Sharanarandane Gulava
So, Hare Krishna. So, welcome to today's Bhagavad Gita class. Jaya Rad Amadava Kunjabiha. Yasodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunjabihari Jaya Gopi Janavalabha Girivaradari Yasodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunjabihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Yeah. Okay. Om Jnana Tirmiyandasya Gananjana Salakaya Chakchurun Militanyena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sapitanyena Bhutaye Swayam Rupa Kadadmayam Tadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunath Tam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadavaitam Sadadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sutadevi Pranamami Hari Pre Vancha Kalpa Tarubhescha Kripa Sindhu Bevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutaye Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharne Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Prasyatya Desatarne Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay. Before we begin speaking, I'd like to seek your blessings as well, and also the blessings of those who may be listening online. So. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Okay, so we're reading from today chapter 6, text number 39. So we're going to begin with the Sanskrit. Etam me samsayam Krishna Chetum arhasya sheshataha. Sorry. Chetum arhasya sheshyataha Svadanya sam sayasyasya Svadanya sam sayasyasya Chetana hyapupadyate Etame samsayam Krishna Chetum arhasya sheshataha Svadanya samsayasyasya Chetanayupadyate Etame samsayam Krishna Chetum arhasya sheshataha Svadanya samsayasya Chetanahi upapadyate. Okay, so if you like to, you can also try recite. Itame samsayam Krishna Chetam arhasya sheshataha Svadanya samsayam sasya Chetanahi upadyate. Etame samsayam Krishna Chetum arhasya sheshataha Taranya samsayasya Chetanahi upadyate. Okay. So the translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. This is my doubt, O Krishna, and I ask you to dispel it completely. But for you, no one is to be found who can destroy this doubt. So this is my doubt, O Krishna. So you can repeat after me if you like. So this is my doubt, O Krishna. And I ask you to dispel it completely. But for you, no one is to be found who can destroy this doubt and purport. Krishna is the perfect knower of past, present, and future. In the beginning of the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord said that all living entities existed individually in the past. They exist now in the present, and they continue to retain individual identity in the future. Even after liberation from material entanglement, so he has already cleared up the question of the future of the individual living entity. Now, Arjuna wants to know of the future of the unsuccessful transcendentalist. No one is equal to or above Krishna, and certainly the so-called great sages and philosophers who are at the mercy of material nature cannot equal him. Therefore, the verdict of Krishna is the final and complete answer to all doubts. Because he knows past, present, and future perfectly, but no one knows him. Krishna and Krishna-conscious devotees alone can know what to do. Can know what is what. Okay. So, first of all, I'm going to just to read another verse which will make it more clear. So this is chapter 10, text number 10. Tasam satata yuktanam bhajatam pritipurvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayantite. To those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. So, in this word, the word buddhi yogam is very significant. Remember that in the second chapter, the Lord instructing Arjuna said that he had spoken to him of many things and that he would instruct him in the way of buddhi yoga. Now, buddhi yoga is explained. Buddhi yoga itself is action in Krishna consciousness. That is the highest intelligence. Buddhi means intelligence, and yoga means mystic activities or mystic elevation. When one tries to go back home, back to Godhead, and takes fully to Krishna consciousness in devotional service, his action is called Buddha Yoga. In other words, Buddha Yoga is the process by which one gets out of the entanglement of this material world. The ultimate goal of progress is Krishna. People do not know this. Therefore, association of devotees and a bona fide spiritual master are important. One should know that the goal is Krishna, and when the goal is assigned, then the path is slowly but progressively traversed, and the ultimate goal is achieved. When a person knows the goal of life, but is addicted to the fruits of activities, he is acting in karma yoga. When he knows that the goal is Krishna, but he takes pleasure in mental speculations to understand Krishna, he is acting in jnana yoga. When he knows the goal and seeks Krishna completely in Krishna consciousness and devotional service, he is acting in bhakti yoga or buddha yoga, which is the complete yoga. The complete yoga is the highest perfectional stage of life. A person may have a bona fide spiritual master and may be attached to a spiritual organization, but if he is still not intelligent enough to make progress, then Krishna from within gives him instructions so that he may ultimately come to him without difficulty. The qualification is that a person always engage himself in Krishna consciousness and with love and devotion render all kinds of services. He should perform some sort of work for Krishna, and that work should be with love. If a devotee is not intelligent enough to make progress on the path of self-realization, but is sincere and devoted to the activities of devotional service, the Lord gives him a chance to make progress and ultimately to attain him. Okay, so this is discussing that basically if we're actually endeavoring to come closer to Krishna, that Krishna will actually give us the intelligence from within. So, first of all, when we try and actually find out what is truth, we're in this material world, we have a body, and we don't know what is what. So we wonder, who am I? We ask the bigger questions in life. So there's 3 different ways of introspection. So one is through our senses, which is called pratyaksha. So this basically means that, I may perceive something directly, therefore that's my perception. So this is actually limited perception because our senses are imperfect. And then the next one is called anuman. So this is actually secondary to pratyaksha in terms of that, for example, we may hear like a vase drop on the ground and break in the next room. So this is a sense of hearing, but we can, through our inference, we believe that that's what happened. So this is the example of anuman. And then it's called sabda. So sabda is the process of hearing from authority. So this is the example that, we go to school, higher level education, and we have a teacher. So we have someone who has actually learned in the knowledge and who can instruct us. So this is actually in terms of transcendental knowledge. So transcendental, first of all, means that which is actually beyond matter. So it's transcendental to matter. So matter is that which actually consists of the 5 elements. So can you tell me of these elements, if you know what they are? Yeah. Yeah. An ether. Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect, yeah. Yeah, water, fire, earth, air, and ether. So our material body consists of these 5 elements. And then beyond that, there's the subtle elements. So in this material body also, we have our emotions and so on. So we have what's described as our mind, intelligence, and false ego. So ego means our understanding of ourself. So our false ego means that we have a bodily conception of life. So we believe that we're this body or this subtle body. And just to actually understand what is a subtle body. So the subtle body is that which actually lives on after the gross physical body. So an example of a subtle body is what we might call a ghost, for example. But sorry, it's not good to speak of ghosts right now at this time. It's inauspicious after this time. Sorry, it's Lord. This is the time where Lord Shiva is active. Yeah, so basically, we have the subtle body and the material body, and to actually try and find out what is this, something which is transcendental to all them, is our spiritual body. So we don't have in our state, we don't have the capability to actually understand, as Sri Prabhupada says, what is what. So we can't really understand the truth. So therefore, we actually have to take shelter of a spiritual master. So what actually is a spiritual master? A spiritual master is someone who is actually, they say by deliberation, that he has understood the truth. So there's a verse in the Bhagavad Gita which says, Tad vidi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshyanti te jnanam jnaninas tattva darshanaha. So it says, if you want to know the truth, just approach a spiritual master and render service unto him. Inquire from him submissively, and that he can impart knowledge unto us, for he has seen the truth. So a spiritual master is someone who has actually realized the truth. And see, that's the thing, that in this material world, we're bound by the ropes of illusion, which are known as the modes of material nature. So these have us bound. So we don't actually see these, but they're subtle. And these are known as goodness, passion, and ignorance. And we're all actually under the influence of these. So it's said in the Bhagavad Gita, Prakrite kriyamanani guni karmani sarvasaha ahankara vimud atma kartaham iti manyate. So it says that the spirit soul, bewildered by the influence of the false ego, their conception of the bodily sense of life, they think themselves to be the doer of activities, which in actuality are carried out by these three modes. So we think that it's us who are the actors, but in fact we're actually like puppets on a string. And due to the spell of these modes of nature, we actually think that, that it's us, but this is completely an illusion. And this is the four defects that we have in the bodily conception of life. First of all, we have imperfect senses, we're prone to illusion, we have the propensity to cheat, and we make mistakes. So one who is actually transcendently situated, which would be the spiritual master, he is free from these propensities. Generally, yes. And of course ultimately like Srila Prabhupada, and also there are spiritual masters that are qualified spiritual masters, and they follow in the path, but they may not be perfected just yet. And so these spiritual masters, they act as a medium by which they can actually impart transcendental knowledge onto us spirit souls. So by this way, the spiritual master, they can actually cut the hard knot of illusion. So we can't actually see what we need. We don't know what's best for us, but the spiritual master has the vision, and they can easily perceive and help us. So their words are very potent, and because they act as the actual representative and medium for Krishna's mercy, their words have a lot of benefit, and they only speak what is beneficial. So we have to listen to the spiritual master, and especially to the instructions. So if we know about Srila Prabhupada and his journey. So Srila Prabhupada, he's the founder of ISKCON, and what led him to actually travel to the Western world and set up a society. Yeah. Krishna, okay, yeah, sorry. So Krishna is basically God. So Krishna means he's the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
What do you mean when you say God? What is God?
Yeah, so as we understand from the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Aham sarvasya prabhavo mataha sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajanti mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. So I'll just repeat the question for those who are listening online. So the question is, what is Krishna, and what exactly is God? So Krishna says here, that I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know this engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts.
So does that mean, if you put it simply, does that mean that it's the source of all creation?
Yeah, of everything. But there's many different verses, such as, for example, in the Brahma Samhita. So in the Brahma Samhita, it is said, these are prayers spoken by Lord Brahma to Krishna himself, and he says, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachitananda Vigraha. So Shri Shri Radhakakulananda ki, Shri Shri Sitaram Laxman Hanuman ki, Shri Shri Gauranitai ki. So Lord Brahma says to Krishna that you are actually you are the supreme person. You are the supreme person. That you are, and you have an eternal body made of Satchitananda, which is eternity, knowledge, and bliss, and Vigraha, so that he is a person. So this is our understanding of God. That God is a person, the supreme person.
Not a supreme consciousness or supreme
No
embodiment? Which one is that?
embodiment. So from the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is a Vedic scripture, we understand that the absolute truth is realized in three phases. So one of these is what's called the impersonal Brahman. So many different people, they realize this as the supreme. So that's why we probably hear of this so much, that their conception of the supreme is that the Lord is all consciousness. And for example, the light, just the light of God, and so on. So this is another aspect of that. So we learn from the Brahma Samhita that Krishna says that this impersonal Brahman is actually his effulgence. So, for example, the Supreme Lord is realized in three different aspects. So this sunlight is like, if we think of the sun and the sunlight, so the sunlight is still non-different in the sun. So in that instance. Yes. Yeah, so the Supreme Lord is realized in three different aspects. One is the impersonal Brahman, and then many of these different yogis, they believe this is the Supreme, but they become mistaken because they think that actually they generally have a conception that they'll become completely one with that consciousness. and then they'll become God. So that's their conception. But we learned that it's not actually possible because, for example, they say like, make me a drop of the ocean. So like, I'm just like a drop and I'll become one with the ocean, therefore become the ocean. But from the Vedic perception and the acharyas, they say within the ocean there's variegatedness, such as aquatics and so on. So it's a mistake. And actually, for example, it says in the Bible also, that man is made in the image of God. So this is another statement from the Bible also. And basically to understand is that God is a person, and it's mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita that this material world is actually like a reflection of the original spiritual world, but it's an imperfect reflection. So it's like a tree underwater. It's not the actual tree, original tree. So therefore, we can understand that the way this material world is, there's variegatedness and relationships and everything that is here exists in perfection in the spiritual world. So therefore, God is a person. He says he's Lord Shri Krishna. So Krishna means actually the all attractive. So it's just it's what God is called, because that's what God is. And for example, Allah is another name for God, which means the all-powerful, or I believe so, and so on like that. So these are different names for God, but we can actually understand that these names are actually to signify different aspects of God. So we say that from the scriptures we understand that God has actual, he's full in 6 opulences. So these 6 different opulences are that he's fully beautiful, fully renounced, he's the strongest, he's the wealthiest, he's full in knowledge, and famous. Yeah. So that's that's God, that he has all these different opulences.
So, in a word, then, God is both duality and non-duality.
Yeah.
Can be both materialistic and non-materialistic, as in a materialistic manifestation, and a non-materialistic.
Yeah.
Duality and non-duality.
Yeah. Everything is the energy of God. This material world is the energy of God, but it's still not God. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, everything hangs on me as pearls are strung on a thread. So this material creation rests in Krishna. It is energy, but by his different potencies, expansions, he designates different personalities to oversee this creation, and then he's completely aloof from the creation in his original spiritual existence. So what Krishna actually does, he's engaged in lila, in pastimes, in loving pastimes, and so on. So, that's God. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. I wonder if there's any more questions. Yes, Sambhu.
Not a question, but it's
Yeah.
sort of add on to that.
Yeah. Perfect.
So we see Krishna as like God at home, and Vishnu is God at work. So Vishnu is like the manager, the CEO, and Krishna is just like, he's done all his part in that, and he's the supreme.
So would you say they are part of the same creation then?
It all emanates from Krishna. Everything's massive, so there needs like controllers within that as well. So Vishnu is within the material creation, and Krishna is out of it and also within it, because Vishnu and everything's expansion of them.
Yeah. Just to say as well that it's mentioned that the analogy is given, that we have, just to understand, we have different tattvas. So it's said in the Bhagavad Gita that all the individual living entities Krishna describes as his parts and parcels, eternal fragmental parts. So we're eternally, parts of Krishna, as servants of Krishna. So we can never actually become Krishna, and therefore we're called jivas, which is an individual soul. And then so there's a different categories. So for example, as we mentioned, Krishna and Vishnu, these are all actually what's called the Vishnu Tattva. So this is the specific Tattva of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Krishna has these different expansions who are God in different roles. So it's described as like if one goes to so these are like Krishna in different moods. So if one goes to the office, they'll have their work clothes on and a different mood, and so on, and and so on like that. So there's different moods for different reasons.
So manifestation of the same entity.
Yeah, of the same entity is of Krishna, yes. For example, we have Lord Nrsimhadev here in the picture, and he's in a ferocious, angry mood. So that's an example of Krishna in his angry mood. It's the Supreme Lord in his angry mood. Yeah. Okay. So I'd like to ask if there's any more questions. Yes, Maji.
So we are normal human beings, yeah?
Yeah.
So sometimes, like in our lives, in our daily activities, like we though, like most probably we won't, like some of the Krishna's devotees, we always try to connect with the God, being in a right path, but sometimes we disconnect. We will stick to this material things. How to, come in a subtle way, like how to, control our souls or thoughts,
Yeah, so that's...
do that in a simple way, like how to...
Yeah, that's what the path is all about, Krishna consciousness. It's the most simple path actually, because what we do is, Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, whatever you do, I'm just going to repeat the question actually. So it is in our day-to-day lives, how do we actually, in a simple way, come closer to Krishna? So Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Yad karoti yad nasi. So basically, he says whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer, whatever you give away, whatever austerities you perform, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering unto me. So Krishna says, whatever we do it for him. So it's basically that simple. If we want to serve Krishna, we have to actually think about Krishna as the Supreme Person, our eternal relationship. So then we actually have to ask, my dear Lord, what is it actually? How can I actually serve you? And from these questions, we'll naturally what we call dovetail. So to dovetail everything for Krishna's service means in our day-to-day lives, everything is actually centered in Krishna. So Krishna is at the center of all activities, whether we're in the workplace, with our family and everything. Everything is actually for Krishna. And how this works is that basically the goal of life is that if we have family, we try to have a Krishna conscious family. So basically we try and actually, to help them on their journey to become, also aware of their relationship with Krishna. And for example, if we're in the workplace, we know that, and if we're eating and stuff, all of it is for actually the maintenance of our body and our family and to help us progress. Yeah. So just to also mention that in the process of Krishna consciousness, so there's different processes for different ages, and in this age it's called Kali Yuga. So Kali Yuga is basically, it's the darkest of all ages, and it's the age of quarrel and hypocrisy. So in this age, people, it's described in the scriptures that they actually live to like 100 years of age. Sorry, my throat is a bit stuck today, but to 100 years of age max. And no, it's okay. Yeah. And basically, they live a short life, which is more in, turmoil and stuff. So basically, and also in this age, it's overburdened by the influence of Kali. So Kali is sin personified, and for this reason, people are very much entangled and engrossed in what's considered sinful activity or materialistic activity. So the whole world is actually primarily engrossed in what we call the modes of passion and ignorance. So there's no actual advancement spiritually. People mistakenly think that they'll find the answers to life in material solutions, but actually they don't solve the problem, and they may seem to give some temporary benefit, but in the long run things will get much more worse and complicated, as we can see, like the climate and so on. So therefore in this age, this is the in this Kali Yuga, which is actually the Sankirtan movement. So 500 years ago, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. So he is basically Krishna himself, in the mood of his foremost consort and devotee, Srimati Radharani. So he comes here in the mood of a devotee. And that's Lord Chaitanya here with his 5 associates. So basically he's the Yuga avatar, and he gives the Yuga Dharma, which means the process for this age, how we can very easily become free from the influence of Kali Yuga and so on. So Lord Chaitanya brought with him the actual process of chanting the Lord's name. So it's mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is another Vedic scripture, that in this age the process is Hari Sankirtan. So basically Lord Chaitanya brought that process of chanting. So if you want, we can all, if you know the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we can repeat it, say it together, and we'll say it together, all together, if you're ready. Okay, so Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So basically, when we chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, what does that actually mean? So when we chant Hare Krishna, it means, my dear Lord, please engage me in your devotional service. So it's very simple, but to constantly chant the Lord's name means that we're actually engaging in the Lord's service and asking the Lord's help to give His mercy in our life. And also, which is very important, part of the process as well, is actual food stuff as well. So basically, they say you are what you eat, but this is actually true for consciousness. So basically, the way consciousness is prepared, our food is prepared, the consciousness behind that will actually influence our own consciousness. They say that nothing compares to mother's cooking and so on, but because the mother actually puts so much love into that cooking and stuff. So basically, Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, one may offer to me with love and devotion a fruit, a flower, a leaf, or water, and I will accept it. So Krishna says that basically, if we offer something to him in love and devotion, he will accept it. So what does it mean if Krishna accepts it? So basically it means that by accepting it and Krishna honoring foodstuff, it then becomes sanctified, and when we honor that ourselves, it purifies our consciousness. So this is a big part actually of the spiritual path, because we all have to survive, and we eat every day. but we don't really think so much about how these things actually will affect our consciousness. And actually, when we actually offer foodstuff to Krishna, the thing is that all foodstuff is actually, in this material world, one living entity is food for another. So that's the cruel way of the design of this material nature. So when there's actually a living entity killed, there's a karmic consequence there as well. So basically, to become free from the the influence of material nature and the negative effects of material nature, Krishna mercifully allows us to offer him foodstuff. So Krishna is also known as Atma Ram. Because he's God, he's self-satisfied, so he doesn't actually need an offering of foodstuff. He doesn't become hungry, and it's impossible. He doesn't even need to actually sleep. So to actually offer something to Krishna, it's like the example is like a child will offer a drawing to his mother, and it may not be such a good picture, but the mother will appreciate it. And this is an example of Krishna. When we offer something to Krishna with sincerity and our utmost devotion, Krishna will accept it, and so on like that. So then also part of the process as well is what we call the four principles of spiritual life, regulated principles, which are also can be called the four principles of freedom. So these principles are basically austerity, mercy, cleanliness, and truthfulness. So each one of those actually correspond with a different principle. So therefore, in ISKCON and Krishna consciousness, we have what are called the four regulative principles. So, for example, we don't engage in intoxication because intoxication is actually a way of creating a false bubble or a false illusion. So it's actually escapism. People are looking for a way to escape, the actual reality of life, and so it's a wrong way to actually escape. So therefore, intoxication corresponds to austerity, because life requires austerity, and so that's one of the principles. And then the next principle, as we mentioned, which is mercy. So that's actually meat eating and cleanliness. Sorry, not cleanliness, but meat eating. So as we mentioned already. So this is mercy and compassion to other living entities. And then beyond that, that there's actually what we call no illicit sex. So basically, this is to abstain from any illicit activities, and basically that all sex life is only for the procreation of Krishna conscious children in marriage. Yeah.
What you're talking about is basically materialistic experiences, isn't it? And bodily experiences, which is the Annamaya kosha, Annamaya kosha, Annamaya kosha, food experience.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
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 So when you say what part of the kosha becomes Krishna conscious, because as I understand, there are 7 koshas that are there. The Annamaya kosha, Annamaya kosha, there's so many other classifications. So when is it that when do you reach liberation, where you have neither taste nor sense? You're nothing apart from, you're one and the same as the bubble. Whether the bubble is there or not there, you're one and the same.
So the thing is that, as we mentioned earlier about the impersonal Brahman. So basically, this is the first realization of God, but ultimately it won't give us satisfaction. Our actual real realization that we're looking for is actually an eternal relationship with the Lord. So that's when we'll find complete satisfaction.
That's not physical, and that is not, it's completely devoid
Yeah, well, simply, when it says in the is it the Shrees Upanishad, or sorry, the Nectar of Devotion. So basically it said, Tatavrat Nirmalin Sarva Vidi, oh sorry, what is it? Sarva Padi Vinirnamuktam Tatavrat Vena Nirmalam Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhaktir Uchate. So it says, basically, when we engage in devotional service, there are two side effects. One is that we become free from all material designations, and then the other is that our senses become purified. So everything is actually Krishna's energy. What we call the material world, it's the material world because we are entrapped by the false ego. And basically, from our perception, everything is actually Krishna's energy. So everything is actually, if we can perceive everything as a part of Krishna, it has its spiritual identity. So when we say our senses become purified, basically, if we engage in Krishna's service, then whatever is engaged in Krishna's service automatically becomes spiritual. So if we engage in Krishna's service, that's why we're called to be transcendentally situated. So immediately we can be transcendently situated. So immediately, if we're sincere, we can automatically be situated beyond the material influence. It's all based, we can go, if we're so sincere, we can go back to Godhead immediately in a second, but we have to be willing. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
So that means you can have both physical existence and non-physical existence.
Well, in terms of physical, you as I mentioned, we have our body. So a physical existence, it may be a transcendental existence. Like physical doesn't necessarily mean material. Yeah.
As in the body,
Yeah.
which is the seven.
Well, in terms of the different seven, I think it might be, as you mentioned, different stages of consciousness and what we're actually identifying with. But there are three different bodies. So one is the gross material, and then is the subtle body, which has our intelligence, emotions, and so on. And then there's the spiritual body. So, and the spiritual body is that which is beyond the material existence. So if we actually go back to the spiritual world, then we will have what can be considered a physical existence. Okay. Thank you. Bhagavad Gita ki, Jai Prabhupada ki, all glorious assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. Jai. Thank you.
सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की, गौर निताय की, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की। कि बजया जय गौर छंदे आरती का शोभा। जानवी तातावाने जग मनलोबा। दाकीने निताय चन बामे गदादारा। खाते अद्वैता श्रीनि वासा छत्रधारा। आचे गोरशन रत्न सिंहासने आरती कोरेने ब्रह्मा आदि देवगाने नारा हरि आदि कोरी श्यामारा दुलाया Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Gose Adigaya Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Gose Adigaya Sanka Baje Ganta Baje Baje Karatala Madhuramrudanga baje paramarasala Madhuramrudanga baje paramarasala Shankha baje Ganta baje 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 madhur baje Bahu koti chandrajini vadana ujjvala Bahu koti chandrajini vadana ujjvala Gala deshe bana mala kore jalamala Narada Preme Gada Gada Shiva Sukhanarada Preme Gada Gada Bhakati Vinoda Deke Guru Rasampada Jaya Jaya Gora Chande Arati Ka Shobha Jaya Gora Chande Arati Ka Shobha Janavi Tatavane Jaga Manaloba Jana mana loba Nitai Gora Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gora Hari Bol Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachatya Desatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Jaya Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda, Shri Radhe. Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda, Shri Radhe. Jaya Sita Ram, Lakshmana Hanuman, Jaya Sita Ram, Lakshmana Hanuman. Jaya Sita Ram, Lakshmana Hanuman, Jaya Sita Ram, Lakshmana Hanuman. Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya 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 Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol. Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, we are concluding Gaura Arti with the Nasingha prayers. Please have a seat.
These ones that are not suitable. Nrsimhadev Bhagavan Ki. Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste
Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladayine. Hiranyakashipu vatsaha. Sila Tankana Kalaye. Ito Nirsimha Parato Nirsimha. Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye. Soyami Yato Yato Yamitato Nirsimha. Pahe Nirsimha Hidaye Nirsimha. Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapade. Tapakara Kamalavare Naka Adbhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Prenga Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisa Hare Jai Jagadisa Hare Jai Jagadisa Hare. Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisa Hare Jaya Jagadisa Hare Jaya Jagadisa Hare. Jaya Narasimhadev, 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 Jaya Narasimhadev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Nrsimhadev Bhagavan ki, Prahlad Maharaj ki. Go to Premanande.
Happy Ekadasi to all. Please have Mahaprasad. It's serving over there in the reception. Hare Krishna.
We did something. I don't know what we did. We did something. We did something. I don't know. Brother Krishna, please.